I mean, it's a deposition. I sat through the entire Fauci deposition. I sat through the Collins deposition. They're asking a lot of questions, and we need to get the facts. I'm somebody who believes in total transparency. I believe we need to ask the questions that give us the answers, and I believe we've got to learn from the past so that we work together in a bipartisan way to make sure we're ready for the future.
Do you think Cuomo's being defensive right now?
I don't know that he's being defensive. He's answering the questions. I mean, there clearly have been a lot of investigations. We need answers. I'm looking forward's not the word I would use. The DeRosa, I want some answers from, I am not someone that's been easy on anybody. We need to understand. We need the answers. We're going to read the facts. I was unable to be at the entire deposition. Miles will tell you that I'm somebody that reads every single word, pays attention. The DeRosa deposition's coming up, and I think Governor Cuomo will be testifying. And no one can say that I'm easy on people if I'm concerned about transparency. So we need the facts. We need to follow the facts. I think that we're getting answers here. I think the DeRosa testimony will be very important.
What are you learning, and would you like this to be public?
I'm someone who believes in total transparency. So I've always felt that. And if you've watched me in committee on with some of the at NIH, we're very hard on people that clearly violated the rules. So I really want to understand what happened in New York. And what I think is more important, if you know me, you know who I am, caregiving is something that's very important to me. We have a caregiving crisis in this country. And during the COVID-19, I was on the phone with everybody. I was on the phone with patients, with the children of patients, with owners who couldn't find people to take care of them. They didn't know what to do. They were in the dead state of panic. I attended funerals of people that died. Riverview, for me, the Riverview nursing home was one of the worst. They had no equipment. I went out and collected garbage bags from people to take to the nursing home so the nurses would have garbage bags to use instead of gowns. We can't have a repeat of what happened. So we need to be working in a bipartisan way to understand what happened, what the issues are. We want transparency and to work, because it's not if, it's when the next pandemic comes that we are better prepared.
Some of the members have said that this was not actually related to the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and this was a New York directive. Were you there for this?
They're asking those questions right now. So I'm going to read the deposition, try to, understand it. And obviously, there are different opinions. So I want the facts. I'm a woman who has two things: transparency and facts.
On that note, during the Moren's testimony, you told him at one point to be careful about what he might reveal. Why did you say that, and what were you referring to?
What did I do on that one?
Towards the end of the testimony, you said that he knew a lot, who had been in NIAID for a long time. You cautioned him against...
I think when I was cautioning him...
Let's keep the questions if we can.
Yeah, but I also think that I think he was trying to put other people under the bus. So it was more... Well, not if he was telling the truth. I think he was reading into what he was saying, things that may not have been the case. That's why. Correct. I like facts. I don't like people making implications or trying to make themselves look better, and I think there was some of that to make people look important, make themselves look self-important, etc. So that's what I have to go back and remember. But I will. Believe me, I'll go. But I was worried about that, quite frankly, because I think there was an element of that, and there's conflicting testimony.
Can I ask about the Hunter Biden?
Yes, you can.
Today, obviously, found guilty on all 3 counts. Do you think that this shows that the justice system works? What's your reaction to the president's son?
So I want to say something. Yes, I do think it shows that the justice system works. And I think the president has made that clear. And he's lucky to have a family that knows he has a drug problem. I had a father that had a very serious drug problem, and I had a sister that had a very serious drug problem. My sister ultimately died of it. And something I don't talk about is my father is a convicted felon because of a gun, because of his behavior of drug and guns. I never, ever talk about it. My mother wouldn't even tell me the truth. Hunter Biden, the judicial process worked. And his family, he is clean right now. He's gotten through a very difficult drug problem, and he's lucky to have a family that loves him. I remember how desperate I was to try to save my sister. There was nothing that I did not do, nothing, to try to save her. It's a very tragic situation. Nobody is above the law. The rule of the law worked today, and you're talking to somebody who knows what it's like on all counts to have these kind of issues in a family. And you are accountable. You are accountable under the law. Anything else? Thank you.